Before we jump into this massive update, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a single breaking Dodgers update. What I'm about to tell you is the kind of story that shakes an entire franchise from the inside out, a story that players, fans, and even rival teams cannot believe actually happened. The Dodgers have made another shocking internal move, one that instantly sent shockwaves across the league. And yes, it has players emotional, fans outraged, and the entire organization scrambling to figure out what comes next. The news broke earlier today when multiple clubhouse sources confirmed that the Dodgers owner had officially fired another top-level coach, and the reactions were nothing short of stunning. We're not talking about a minor staff adjustment. We're talking about one of the most respected, longest-serving, and most influential coaches in the entire organization. Someone who players trusted like family. Someone who played a massive role in the team's identity, development, and day-to-day culture. And watching that person get removed so suddenly, right in the middle of preparation for next season, left the clubhouse in complete chaos. Players who were on the field during morning drills immediately halted practice, pulling off their gear, looking confused, frustrated, and honestly heartbroken. Cameras caught several players visibly choking up, wiping their faces, and walking off the field in silence. Fans watching the live stream had no idea what was happening at first, but within minutes the comments section exploded. Nobody expected the Dodgers to make another firing so soon, especially after weeks of organizational realignment that already caused tension among players and staff. But this one hit different. According to insiders, the firing happened behind closed doors in a meeting that lasted less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes to erase years of loyalty. 10 minutes to dismiss a coach responsible for developing some of the Dodgers' biggest stars. 10 minutes to shatter relationships built over countless seasons, road trips, late-night strategy meetings, and postseason battles. The moment the decision became official, several veteran players reportedly stood up and confronted management, asking for an explanation, demanding answers, and warning that the decision could tear the clubhouse apart. One player, who normally keeps his emotions locked down, reportedly slammed his glove into a locker and said, "You don't do this to someone who gave everything for this team." Another was so upset he walked straight out of the facility and refused to talk to the media. And the younger players? They took it even harder. Many of them grew up under this coach's guidance, crediting him for saving their careers, fixing their mechanics, rebuilding their confidence, or helping them survive the pressure of the big leagues. One rookie was seen wiping his eyes while teammates tried to keep cameras away. Another was overheard saying, "I don't even know what this team is anymore." The atmosphere around the Dodgers right now is tense, emotional, and honestly heartbreaking. You could feel the energy shift the moment the announcement spread. Coaches whispered among themselves. Staff looked unsure of what to say. Even reporters paused before asking questions, sensing that the room was on the edge of erupting. So why did this happen? What caused the owner to pull the trigger on firing another top coach at such a crucial time? Well, according to early reports, there were philosophical disagreements, that's the phrase being thrown around between ownership, the front office, and the coaching staff. Some insiders say the team is shifting toward a more analytics-heavy direction. Others say the owner wants a more aggressive, disciplined environment. And some believe this is simply about control, reshaping the team from the ground up, whether the players like it or not. But here's the problem. When you start removing the people players trust the most, you create cracks that can split a team in half. And today's emotional reactions prove exactly that. During the live feed, fans could see two players embracing each other in the dugout, trying to hold back tears. Another sat alone on the bench staring at the field, completely still, as if he couldn't believe what had just happened. One sideline reporter said she had never seen the Dodgers clubhouse this broken emotionally. This move isn't just a coaching change. It's a psychological earthquake. And the timing makes it even worse. The team is already dealing with injuries, off-season uncertainty, trade rumors, and massive expectations for next season. The last thing they needed was more instability, especially a firing that hits the emotional core of the roster. Meanwhile, social media exploded the moment the news went public. Dodgers fans from all over the world began posting reactions ranging from shock to anger. Some said this was the worst internal decision the team has made in years. Others accused ownership of destroying the culture that made the Dodgers respected across baseball. One fan wrote, "If the players are crying, something went seriously wrong internally." Another said, "This better have a good explanation, because this coach was the heart of the team." Rival fans even chimed in, saying that if the Dodgers start falling apart again next season, this firing will be the moment everyone looks back on. Some analysts are already predicting turbulence, arguments, and chemistry issues going into spring training. And honestly, it's hard to disagree. One former Dodgers pitcher, now working as a media analyst, said on air that this firing could cause a domino effect, leading to more staff departures, internal protests, or even players requesting trades if things continue in this direction. When a coach leaves on good terms, players handle it. But when a coach is suddenly pulled out of the family, and yes, the clubhouse is like a family, it causes deep emotional damage. There's even speculation that the decision wasn't unanimous. Some believe the general manager wasn't fully supportive of the firing but was overruled. Others think certain executives pushed for a dramatic shakeup to send a message. And still others are suggesting that this was all part of a larger, secret plan to restructure the entire coaching staff from top to bottom. If that's true, then we're far from done. More changes could be coming soon. One insider hinted that 2 additional staff members might be at risk, depending on how players react to this situation. Another source said that a replacement coach has already been chosen and could be announced within the next 48 hours. But here's the twist: several players might not respond well to the new hire, especially if they feel like the team is simply trying to plug the hole rather than actually listening to them. The players' emotional reactions today show that they're not just losing a coach. They're losing a mentor, a leader, and a symbol of stability. Let me paint a clearer picture of what the cameras captured: a group of pitchers huddled together, heads down, trying to process the news. A star hitter leaning on the railing, eyes watery, staring into the distance. A catcher rubbing his forehead, clearly stressed. A veteran outfielder shaking his head in disbelief. And all of this happening live, in front of thousands of fans watching online, turning a private heartbreak into a public moment. You don't see reactions like that unless something truly devastating happens inside a sports team. This situation raises major questions. Will the Dodgers recover emotionally? Will the players rally together or drift apart? Will management address the reasons behind the firing honestly or hide behind vague statements? And how will fans respond if the team starts next season looking unfocused or disconnected? Because let's be real, emotional damage doesn't heal overnight. Not in baseball. Not in a clubhouse where chemistry is everything. And not when the players lose someone they considered family. Thanks for watching, and stay locked in because the Dodgers world just got turned upside down again.